To the Peugeot 3008 SUV, so the latest generation of the 3008. This is the Allure, and it's the 1.6 Blue HDI 120 horsepower E86 with the additional extra of the black roof and roof rails. That's a factory option, so it doesn't come as standard on the car. So European Car of the Year this was last year. So really something quite special. And typical features you have with the Allure are front rear park sensors, your reversing camera, as well as a multitude of other little gadgets which I'll run through briefly in a moment. But as you can agree, a very pretty car, all finished in Cumulus grey for this one. Loading into the boot space is nice and flat, good height as well. Split rear seats, 60/40, which can be done by the levers. It's just being stopped by the front seat there, but really easy action if you're loading things in from the back. Space saver as standard, and your tools just sit in that little cap box in the centre, and you get additional storage under there as well, I guess. So the interior is a half leather and cloth, which shares the same patterning and finish right the way through the car. So right through the door cards, all the way through to the front seats, all the way around the dash, and continues on back through the driver and around the side of the car again. Centre armrest with cup holders, Isofix on both left and right seat. And again, you can see the continuation of the colour scheme right through to the front seat. There's a lot to get into, so I'll give you a brief overview of what these are capable of doing. So you've got the new iCockpit system. So this is sort of generation 2, as it could be said. So you still look over the top, but the steering wheel's been cleverly squared off top and bottom. Gives you better adjustment of the seat, much more comfortable, an uninterrupted view of your display. And this display you can change, it's all animated, so you can change to see really navigation if you really choose. Very, very clever. Or quite simplistic, just your speed. Really just means that you can customize what you want to display there in front of you. Steering wheel controls again will control your touchscreen, your voice command, your telephone features, your stereo radio in there as well. Piano keys navigate to where you want to go in terms of the screen, so nice and easy to manage whilst you're driving. And the car looks after you very nicely. It's got lane guidance, it reads road signs, so it tells you what the road speed is for the road that you're on. As I said, front and rear park sensors and a camera as well. Gear selector is nice and easy. Nice little rocker system that some of you may have seen in other brands of car. Some very expensive German cars have these, with electronic handbrake. And also, just in here, you've got your minus and plus, so you've got paddle shift for a manual side of things, so you really get immersed in the car. Navigation is by TomTom. I'll just turn the screen back on for you. There we go. So you've got TomTom Traffic, which tells you your weather. It's got parking availability, fuel price as well as availability, and also peer-to-peer traffic information. So you can even declare hold-ups to update the network yourself if you like. So a very, very well spec car. It really does need to be kind of experienced and driven to give yourself an idea of what it's capable of doing. It is really good fun and quite interesting, very up to date, which is quite nice too. So thank you very much for taking the time to have a closer look at the 3008. It really is a fantastic choice of car if this is one that you're considering, so I would highly recommend a test drive. To book one, simply call Tim on 01305 266 066. It'd be great to see you at Howard's Peugeot in Dorchester. Thanks again.